Happy New Year. To bring in this new year in new spirit, we are talking about a spirit which is more spirited than most of our spirits. So we're talking about green Chartreuse, which is at 55% alcohol. The story starts from southeast of France. At the bottom of the French Alps, nestled between Italy and Switzerland, is a namesake town called Chartreuse. It is said that in 1605, Carthusian monks, they received an order and they received a manuscript that had a recipe for elixir of life. The monks got to work and they created the first rendition of Chartreuse, which is called elixir de vegetal le grand Chartreuse, which was at 71% alcohol because it wasn't supposed to be drunk, it was a medicine. And it is said that it was the first bottled liqueur ever in the world. From there, the recipe kept on evolving slowly and steadily, and it took them about 132 years to explore the botanicals, herbs and shrubs and whatnot. There is a smaller London connection to Chartreuse as well. Some of these ingredients, they came from the spice route, and we know some of a part of the spice route crosses through India. So we never know if in case in the secret recipe, there are some things which have come from India itself. Now, the recipe evolved, and what we know of today as the green Chartreuse was the recipe that came around in 1764. It is a boutique product, and it is the world's only liqueur which is completely natural when it comes to its color. 130 herbs, bitters, flowers, shrubs, all of that goes into it. And it takes a very long process. We can say that it is a boutique product because there are only 2 monks in the world who know the recipe of this liqueur. Much later, around 1840s, there came another rendition of Chartreuse, which is called the yellow Chartreuse. Now, this one is sweeter. It is sweetened with honey. It has lesser amount of alcohol, and it is not aged as much as a green Chartreuse. Surprisingly, the recipe remains the same, just the permutation and combination of the herbs and all that stuff changes a little bit. As I said, only 2 monks in the world know this recipe. So even today, all these herbs and botanicals go to the monastery. They put this blend together and put them into bags, which go to distilleries, laymen distill it, but under the supervision of these monks. Once the liquid is prepared, the monks take over again, and they oversee the aging process. Now, a bottle of Chartreuse is ready in a little over 3 years, depending on what you are trying to make. And there is another rendition of it, which is called V.E.P. Now, which means exceptionally prolonged aging. This is aged in 500-liter vats for as long as 10, 12 years, depending on how the liquid ages. And of course, it is at much higher a premium. Chartreuse wasn't used in cocktails for a very long time, till the time Prohibition came in America. So in Detroit, there was a club called the Detroit Athletic Club, where a cocktail was made, which was called the Last Word. Very simple recipe. There are various renditions of it, various variations of it. I had my first introduction, thanks to Mr. Devendra Sehgal, at a bar called Ellipsis in Bombay in 2016. Today, we will be making Last Word. So what is Last Word? 30 ml of London Dry Gin, 30 ml of green Chartreuse, 30 ml of maraschino liqueur, and 30 ml of lime, all put together, shaken over ice, and stirred into a coupe or a cocktail glass, garnished with a cherry or a lime zest or a lemon wheel, whatever you have at hand. So here's the Last Word. Let's see how it is. Right. On the front, you can get that citrus zing, but at the back, you get a little bit of that bitterness from the cherry, a little bit of herbaceousness, a zing of spiciness from the Chartreuse, and the citrus and the junipery notes from the gin. Overall, I think it's a delectable one. It was supposed to be a drink that was supposed to be drunk very, very quickly. But I think this is going to be a little boozy. So I'm going to hold on to that. So to the start of the year, stay spirited for the rest of it, and cheers.